What is going on, everybody? Welcome to Coach Crusing. As you can see on the screen, I have some heavy hitters with me, some heavy hitters in the way of casino play and slot machines and gambling, and at least two panelists of us four, at least two, really know what the hell they're talking about. The other two might know a little bit, but yeah. There's at least two panelists I can promise you that really know what the hell they're talking about tonight. We're going to be talking about all things casino and gambling and offers and points and comps and tiers and whatever your gambling heart desires. We will probably cover that topic. Just want to say hi to a few people real quick. Probably not every comment we will get to, but I'll probably be able to talk less today because, like I say, I'm not one of those two experts. I do gamble quite a bit, but not I don't have the expertise of two of our experts here. So let me just say Klesko was the gold medal winner today. Then we had Michael with the silver, and our admin Tim comes in and wants to get us started with the super chat. He's going to be numbers 31 through 50, and I got the 100 proof whistle that I start the show with. That's the first shot of the day, and it is almost gone. Look, I got it down that far. Men Tim has got us started the right way here, and we are going to get Zoe set up with the last bacon wrapped treat. Come here, Zoe. High five for Tim and Cheryl. High five. Here, come here. High five. High five. What do you say? What do you say? All right. She says thank you. So thank you, Tim. Tim has a dinner engagement, so he may not see this live, but thank you, Tim. For anybody new here, once we get to 150 in super chats, I do a drawing. I have this big cooler bag that I'll show later. Rick is going to be a winner of that from last week, courtesy of Crusing Chris Moss, who I see is also in the studio here today. And Rick and Michael and JB is here. JB is about to go on the Aces cruise that I think Jenn was just on. Michael Anthony is here. We have several. We have Syak, Stephanie Shelley, Texas Cruiser, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Funnelheads, the Cam Fam. Trying to get through as many people real quick just to say hello to everyone. Will G is back in the house. Controversial Cruising. We got Scott in the house today. 64 Kenny P. Welcome. Travel Cake Trips. Big Family Expedition. Appliance Geek. Ramasi is here. The Nightbot is back. Crazy Eyed Cruiser is back once again. WV Mountaineer. What's going on? Travel with Josiane. Ramasi, the Cam Fam. Charlene is back once again, one of our members. Ramasi is a member. I see. That is awesome. Rick Wade, my tip to Coach for his casino info. Well, Rick, I mean, I appreciate that, but I am not quite on par with a couple of our guests being Cruise with Jenn and Carnival Cruise Addicts. They are our expert casino people today, and you're going to find out just how expert in just a few minutes here. Edna's World is here. Good to see you. Eric from North Shore Travelers, Two Huskies to Go is back. Cruising Chris Moss, who I mentioned already. Welcome back, my friend. And I hope I did not skip anybody. Sandy the Lost Pirate Jenkins, 351 Cleveland, Elisa's Adventures in Cruising, Travel with PMB. Warren is here. Aprosphere. Dawson Glenn is back. Good to see you. Dawson, Foodie Vacations. So I think we're caught up. So we are going to, and let me write down Rick for that super chat, super sticker. Thank you, sir. You are 51 through 55. Again, if we get to 150, we'll do a drawing on air. Danny Dizzler, the spectacular supporter, is here. Eddie Lugo is one of the first to check in today as well. Hello to both of you guys. Okay, so first off, I see we already got 56 people watching live, and we have a lot of cross-pollination going. Cruise with Jenn has a huge TikTok follower, and then we have a pretty good YouTube following. So those of you that would like to help out Jenn, grow her YouTube channel, because I mean her TikTok thing is like off the hook. But if you want to subscribe on YouTube to Jenn, and if there's any TikTokers here that want to, join us on YouTube, that's our primary channel, the way that we come across there. But by all means, so topics I talked off air with our guest about: free offers, points, comps, tiers of players, within Carnival or other cruise lines, strategies, the most you've won, favorite games in the casino, and different types of strategies. So I'm going to start first with either Carnival Cruise Addicts or Cruise with Jenn. No offense, Andrew.
None taken.
But is there any topic of the ones I just mentioned, Cruise with Jenn or Carnival Cruise Addicts, that sticks out that you want to let's talk about this one and get it rolling?
The first one I have to say is with the gold hoop airing. We're chilling with Mr. Clean here.
Mr. Clean.
I don't know if anybody else noticed that.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm Mr. Clean. I didn't tell everybody they were supposed to dress up for Halloween, so.
We're dressed up as gamblers. We have our T-shirts that you can get by winning a jackpot, so.
I like it. All right. So what were you going to say, Chris?
Just the casino in general is fun. I mean, we are casino people. We have been for a long time, and there's a lot of mysteries surrounding, what offers you're going to get, this, that, and the other. And I can't say none of us, ourselves, Jenn, or you two, are going to be able to answer those, but we can kind of give you some insight maybe as to what might help. And none of this is set in stone or concrete for us anyway. Jenn?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew.
Well, okay, so I think the casual gambler, I know, Andrew, I'm not sure if you have. I've gotten free offers, to cruise free. I know you both have for sure. And I think the casual cruiser is wondering, like, hey, I want some of that action. Like, what can you two, offer that casual cruiser to maybe get them to, like, maybe get an offer? Like, what are they going to have to do? What's the easiest way to go about it? Is there an easy way? Is there a way that's not going to cost as much money? I mean,
I don't think that there's an easy way to go about it, but my thought process when you go through the whole gambling thing is it is an investment. For the casual cruiser, I don't think that it's always worth it, because for somebody like me who's on a cruise, if I invest $3,000 and start to generate, and I'm not saying that's the amount you have to do, but if I did and I start to generate offers, I am cruising enough that I am saving in the grand scheme of things. But if you're only cruising once a year, it's not worth the investment, in my opinion. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
I would agree.
Yeah. So my view is there's only one thing that's known on Carnival, which is how do you get drinks on us? And I think it used to be 1,500 points. Now I think it's 2,000 points on a 7-day cruise. Depends on the length of the cruise. But that is the only thing they've literally put out there. You earn 2,000 points during your cruise. You get drinks on us in the casino while playing.
Yep.
What I will say, though, is if you get to 7,000, 8,000, 10,000 points, you might get a free steakhouse dinner.
Yep.
Right? It just depends also, though, on who else is gambling with you on that cruise. If it's a casino.
So I did find out if you want a steakhouse dinner, you have to hit 4,000 points the first night.
Wow.
Yeah,
that makes sense.
If they're hitting 4,000 points the first night,
7-day cruise,
they're gonna project that you're gonna hit X amount of points by a certain time.
Yep.
because they figure that you're just going to continue to play in the casino.
And they'll comp you ahead of time. Like Jen said, if you hit 4,000 points in the first night, they're anticipating you hitting that because that's embarkation day. Okay, so you're not gambling to depending on the port potentially 6, 7 o'clock at night. You know, some like Miami, you leave at 3:30, you're gambling 4:30, 5 o'clock by the time you hit international waters. You go out of Tampa, it's 2 hours through the channel and another 2 hours because it's 9 miles off the coast in the Gulf of Mexico versus 3 miles off the coast in the Atlantic Ocean for you to hit international water. So that's a great thing. They're anticipating you doing that, and they'll come up and see you.
But it's kind of like it's not how much money you spend, it's how much you cycle through the machines if you're doing the slots. So if you put $100 in and that lasts you 5 hours versus you spend $100 in 5 minutes, you're going to get no points with that. So it's really how much time you invest. And then when you play tables, it's a little trickier because you have to be rated. You have to have like the pit boss come over. They see how much you spend, you know, how long you playing there.
That's one thing I will tell you though, on the tables, if you're playing, let's just say you're at a $10 blackjack table and you notice the pit boss walking around and they have their little tablet out and you're playing 10, might want to start dropping 15, 20, 25 while they're there because they're going to walk by that table and go, okay, Chris is doing 25, Liz is doing 25, Bob's doing 10, and you're going to get rated a little bit higher. They'll come by every half hour, an hour. It's not like the dealers see how much you're betting, this, that, and the other. It's what the casino boss or the pit boss sees you playing when they walk by at that point in time. So I've sat at blackjack tables or 3-card poker, which is our favorite, and I'm betting, 15, 10, 5, and then I get a couple good hands, I'm betting higher, and all of a sudden the next morning I wake up, I got 2,000 table points. I'm like, it wasn't that much, but they came by when I happened to have a higher bet on, and that's how they rate you.
You're not betting 15. Let's be clear. It's 25, 40, 50. Come on.
All right, we bet a little more. Sorry. But if you see the pit boss walking by with the tablet in their hand, that means they're looking at your bets and they are plugging it in, and then whatever algorithm they have for bets per hand, so on, or bets per minute, bet per hour, they're going to see your bet at that point in time. So on the tables, that will probably get you a little bit better rating.
One of the things that I try to do when I'm at the tables is I always make friends with every one of the pit bosses. Now I know a majority of them, but I'll be sitting at roulette drinking a little too much and I'll be like, don't forget to put my points in. And I'll remind them, put my points in. Put my points in.
I was about to say that same thing because I've been frustrated, times, to Liz's point, I've been paying at the $25 table and I'm a progressive bettor. So I might start at 25. Then if I win, it's 50. If I win again, it might be 100 or 75. And if I keep winning, I've had, over $200, $300 bet on a single hand. And then I go and I look at my points after playing for 2 or 3 hours, probably averaging $100, a hand. And then I got like 300 points or something. I'm like, what the hell? I'll go to the pit boss and I'm like, look, I was here for 2 hours at the $25 table. I was probably averaging about $75 a hand. And I get 300 points for that. I'm like, that's crap, and I'll tell them, because I mean, if that's what you're generating the offers of, and I mean, if you put that type of coin through the slot machines, you're going to get buku points. So you should
differently. Yeah. I mean, and you can go back. We've never done it. But I've definitely known people that said, hey, can you go back and look at my bets? And either the pit boss or the casino host will go back and they'll go, okay, you were doing this. And the next day your rating, your points are higher because they went back and said, okay, I walked by when he was betting 25, but he was betting $200 a hand for the next hour. I wasn't there because they got 15, 20 tables to attend to. So, yeah, I mean, talk to them if you're betting it and it's legit. Don't say, hey, I put $50 down on one hand. I want a steakhouse, a free cruise, and a Maserati. They're going to tell you to go screw. I mean, Jen knows many of a casino people. And you go to the host, and we go all the time, and we've been cruising since 99, so we've met them multiple times, and they'll come to us and vent. I had a guy that had 500 points. He wants a free cruise. He wants a steakhouse. He wants this. They want that. They want this. And, you know, I feel for them because the amount of crap they have to go through. But you can ask if it is legit, especially on the tables. The machines, they're set in stone. End of story. The tables, they're so variable. Talk to the pit bosses. They're humans like the rest of us, and they will definitely help you out if needed.
Why do you guys think it's so secretive for Carnival, besides the drinks on us while you're playing in the casino, about their points? Because other cruise lines like Royal, it's black and white. Like, you play this much, you're going to get this.
I think overall, and I'm not a hater of other cruise lines, so let me make that clear. I think Carnival has the best offers when you really look at the grand scheme of things. And in order to keep those offers and keep people playing to get them, they know like an elite offer is amazing. An Echo offer, I've been Echo for 2 years. That literally means I'm elite on any sailing that I go on. They want to maintain that play. They want to maintain that revenue. And in order to do that, I know I'm not saying that that's true. I'm just saying it would make sense. Why? Because I've asked a million times and they will tell me, like, I will casino hosts, and like one of the things that I learned recently was, so you know the bounce back offers, the things I call a love letter. They come to your door at the end of your cruise. Those are generated by shoreside. Those are not generated by the casino on board, for starters. Also, your points stop the morning of the last night of your cruise. So if you're playing at 11:30, 12 o'clock, those bounce back offers have already been generated.
Oh, wow. Real quick, Cruiser Charlene hooked us up with a $20 super chat. Charlene, your numbers 61 through 80. And Eric, the North Shore Traveler, numbers 56 through 60. And did I miss somebody? I hope I did not.
Feed the puppy. Feed the puppy. Look at her.
She's tearing up my arm here. That's why, I had to break in. But okay. So high five for Charlene. What do you say? Oh, yeah, that's quick. Good. Thank you. And thank you. And I got my Buffalo Trace here, which I know Rick appreciates. And Rick did a super chat a little while ago as well. Thank you there for that, Rick. And Charlene, funny story, because Liz and Chris, I've known them for years now. And I was all excited one cruise because I had like 12 or 13,000 points.
Rookie.
And I just knew Liz and Chris were going to be so impressed. I knew they were going to be so impressed. I'm like, oh my God, I got all these points. I'm going to message Liz and Chris and be like, you know, this is just going to impress them.
Watch out.
And you know, I messaged them and they're like, oh, that's so cute.
I think we were on a cruise at the same time, actually. And you're like, oh, day 3, look what I got. And we were like day 1 and we're at 20,000. We're like, good job, coach.
That is a lot of points for a normal.
It is. For the normal people, I mean, and not even normal people, just anybody, that's a lot of points. When we first started cruising, and again, in 99, it was totally different. And the point systems are different now. But, I mean, we'll be on a cruise, and it's day 7. I got 30, 40,000 points. I walk by a machine, I look at it, you know, gambler going 150, 200,000 points. I'm like, oh, that's not my God. Do you know how much I'm down at 30,000 points and you got 250,000 points? I hope you're winning. You know, so,
I thought you were going to stop at 150 points, and I was like, oh, that's me. And I was like, oh, no, that's not me.
No. Throw 6 zeros after that. I mean, we've seen some stuff, man. I mean, we love gambling, don't get me wrong, but there are some people that I don't know if they're betting, because I looked at them and they're on a penny machine and they're betting 288 a hand. So either they're there 24/7, or when nobody's looking, they're at the $25 slot machine going bam, 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 bam. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's that is crazy to me. That, I mean, you guys can. Okay, so since we're talking points, I know, and we got heavy hitters here. and you just mentioned 100,000 points or whatever. So I want to know, Liz and Chris, and I want to know a cruise with Jen, because I know Andrew and I already said my most points is like under 15,000. So I like you guys get that by like lunchtime on the second day. What is the most amount of points either of you have gotten on a cruise?
I think it's like on a 7-day, probably like 40,000.
She's wrong.
60,000?
She on one cruise, and it was a good cruise. We did very well. So our money in, money out, and our turns were amazing. She was in the 60-something thousand, and I kept just shy. I was at 59,000.
Okay.
And that was a 7-day cruise. And we left the cruise even. Okay, so we didn't win, we didn't lose.
We're okay with even.
Even you go gambling with money to lose. That's one thing I will say. If you're getting on a boat, and if your budget is $100, if your budget is $100,000, it has to be money you are willing to lose. To me, that is the key to gambling. Anything you bring, you are expecting to lose. And if you win, yeah, bonus. If you break even, still a bonus. So take money that you've saved up and you are willing to lose. If you have money, and I mean, we've done it where we brought X amount of budget and we came out under that budget because we spent a little bit more. It happens, but expect to lose money in a casino. Casinos are in business for a reason, but you can definitely win. There are no secrets. It's luck, but
hit the button
and do it for enjoyment. We spend a lot of time in the casino and we enjoy it. We seriously do. We love all the the games, most of the games. Craps, I have no idea how to play it. I'll occasionally have way too many drinks. I'll drop a 50 on the hard ways and go, okay, they don't match. I'm leaving. And that's all I know about craps. Jen, what do you play, Jen?
So I play blackjack, hold'em, and roulette, 3-card prime, let it ride, and every single slot machine that has a pot that looks like it wants to bust, and we all know it ain't gonna bust ever.
Mm-hmm.
So the most amount of points I've ever had was just over 60,000. That was on a 10-nighter. And I was down $25,000.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It happens.
It just hurts my soul.
It hurts my soul too.
I thought I did so good on our 15-day Valor transatlantic cruise. I got almost 5,000 points, and I was like,
That's
woo!
still good, especially if you're not a big gambler. 5,000, that's 10,000 you've run through the machines.
Yeah. No, we were having fun. We were winning a little bit here and there, and I know how much you love the Valor, and I'm trying to find the machines that you like. We're like, but we weren't hitting great.
But I think going back to the offers and stuff like that, if you were in the casino every day for that 15 days and you had 5,000 points, it's going to show that you're in the casino.
Yeah.
So you might not get a free cruise, you might not get the best offer ever, but they're going to give you an offer because this dude
afterwards, like they will start rolling them out.
Like Jen said, the bounce back on there,
they don't give you free play with bounce backs.
You get
bounce backs are the worst offer there is.
They are the worst offers. You gotta wait till they get into your emails and then they start enticing you. Scott with Controversial Cruising, he gambled with us quite a bit in February when we were on the cruise, more than he normally did, and he just got an offer with drinks everywhere.
Uncle Dave, same thing.
Yes. I mean, so
and he had 3,000 total points on the cruise on a what was it 6 day. And that was the most he's ever done, but he's getting more offers because we were all hanging out together. And of course, we're in the casino every day, and he's sitting there like watching us. He's like, all right, fine, I'll put 20 in. But he showed play every day, and I think that's kind of what they want to see. You don't have to spend a lot, but you have the propensity to gamble.
I want to touch on that real quick.
Me too.
From Controversial Cruising, you just mentioned me today. $10 super chat. High five, Zoe, for Scott. What do you say? She says thank you. And we got another one from somebody that's going on this Aces cruise this Saturday, that somebody is JB, the
JB.
same cruise I think Cruise with Jen just got off of on the Carnival Magic. You
I
guys
was
weren't.
not on it. I got content from somebody who was.
Oh, you got content. Okay, that's right. You told me that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, let's see.
Eric was just on it. Eric North Shore.
Yeah,
Travelers.
Eric from North Shore
Travelers.
Travelers,
Yes.
yeah. And he has some great content, and we got to get him on the show to talk about that.
Yeah, he showed the progression of walking in, and then deck 3 had a couple slot machines, a couple more slot machines, and then tables in the lobby.
But real quick, JB, thank you, and I got Zoe's treat here for her once she finishes controversial cruising treat. But thank you, and we're all the way up to 105, so we're only 45 away from doing that drawing for the free cooler bag. But cheers.
Oh my God, we don't gamble.
After 3 more super chats, we start showing nipples. So.
So I wanted to mention something about like the whole offer thing that'll blow y'all's mind. And I think that this may play a factor. So my 18-year-old son gambled for the first time when he turned 18 on our cruise. He spent $20, hit a jackpot, and now gets free cruises and drinks everywhere for 2. He's not even old enough to drink.
Oh my.
That's wild.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think the jackpots play a factor because I think they want their money back.
They want the money. Yeah, they want the money.
They definitely want it back.
So Chris just mentioned this in regards to Scott from Controversial Cruising, and somebody told me this, and they said they knew somebody within Carnival or whatever that shared this information with them, and they referred to it as, and I actually recorded them. I didn't put them on camera, but I actually recorded them audio, and I shared it on a previous video. But they called it the consistent strategy. And they said, of course, if you get all these points, of course, if you spend a ton of money, you're going to get offers. But then the way that I think that the casual gambler could potentially, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, because you would know better than anybody, but is the consistent strategy. And what they were saying this was like, let it just say you have a bankroll of $100, $150. They want you to consistently, day after day, like if you're on a 7-day cruise, 7 days in a row, you're spending that 100 or 150 every day, rather than spending, say, 500 on day 1 and 500 on day 4 and 200 on day 6. If you just show that you're going to spend time in the casino every single day for, it doesn't have to be an extreme amount, but just show that you're a consistent player, that you could potentially get rewarded in terms of free offers and things like that. So what do our expert panelists have an opinion on that or no?
I mean, my view is it's like whether you spend 100 a day or 1,000 a day, like, and to me, it's cycle time, right? And so are you, if you're losing that $100 a day in 5 minutes, that means nothing, like, because you're not putting it out back in. Like if you win something and you play it through, that's going to mean more. And, to do it every day or every other day, it's really, they look at your total history, and like the offers are based on your total amount of play compared also to your peers on the cruise, right? Because like if it's an elite cruise and everybody's gambling and they're all getting 50, 60,000 points, and you're like, oh my God, I got 25,000 points. You're probably the low man on the total ball at that point.
Especially if you got 30,000 points in 2 days and they got 40,000 points in 7 days.
It matters.
In the pre-show, I was talking about, we've been going to Atlanta or Nassau forever. And we'd always get off, because we're gamblers in Nassau, go to Atlantis and play a little bit. You're only there an hour, 2 hours. And after going there for 5, 6, 7 years, we got a call from a gentleman. He said, hey, I'm the executive casino host in Atlantis in Nassau. We're like, okay, this is a prank. And he's like, oh, we've noticed you've been here for X amount of years. I think he said 5 or 6 years. He goes, you're not a high roller. He goes, but we notice you gamble. And we're like, we only go there on cruises. That's why we go. And we go Nassau once, twice a year. And we always go to Atlantis and we have a good time, chilling in the casino. And he gave us a thing. He's like, well, listen, we'd love to fly you down for a 3-day weekend. And we're like, we don't spend that much money, dude. We're there once or twice a year. And he's like, yes, but you've been coming here for the last 5 or 6 years. So we'd love to give you an offer. And I think that's how the cruises work as well. So the more you go, the more consistent you are. You don't have to spend $1 million. The more you spend, obviously, the better offers you get. But if you're going there between, lunch and dinner, or if you're going to dinner and you stop there for an hour and, play $100 and play for a couple hours, I think that has a lot to do with what they put out there for the offers. They want to see consistency. So let's just say coach says, I got 10 G's on me. I'm walking in. I'm playing 2 $5,000 blackjack hands, and he lost them both. They don't care. You lost 10 grand. They made 10 grand. They're happy. If coach walks in and says, hey, I'm playing 500 $10 hands, they'll be looking at coach going, you play a lot of blackjack. We want you back in the casino. So I don't think it's the amount of hands shortly. It's the longevity of what you do and the consistency of what you do. You're probably going to get better offers because you're showing that you do enjoy gambling. You may not spend $1 million, but you enjoy going in there. And when it comes to casino, you're going to lose. And
they're going to get your money.
They're going to get your money.
Other, honestly.
So
even if you win,
you don't have to walk in betting $1 million to get a good offer. You're probably not going to. Show consistency, show longevity, and I think you'll get better offers. Jenn?
We did have somebody kind of, show some disagreement. They did do $100 a day on a 7-day cruise, but it sounds like the wife didn't have much luck in terms of playing very long. So she was, to your point, lost it very quickly. And maybe that's the thing. Maybe you need that $100 to last you an hour or two to kind of build up those points. I don't know.
I do think consistency plays a factor. I do, but I don't know how much are we talking you need to be in there 3 hours? Do you need to have that return? And if you just don't have return, how the hell are you gonna keep playing?
Yeah.
That's me this past weekend.
So yeah, I asked this of Liz and Chris and Jen. You were off air at the time or whatever, but Jen, have you considered doing the UR comp thing? I know.
As a matter of fact, I am on UR comp right now. So I have sailed with your comp now for 3 years on different cruise lines. I was looking to see what kind of offers I had here. So I took Virgin Voyages. They gave me free Virgin Voyages. Sea Terrace. I've done Margaritaville. I've done MSC with them. They're slow to deal with, in my personal opinion, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Because I just now started, I booked 2 cruises now for the first time with them. And I'm kind of pumped because, like most of us here, actually, Andrew, he's gotten out a lot and really bounced around some different cruise lines lately. But I've been almost strictly Carnival for forever. And this summer, July 3rd, I'm a Margaritaville. And then I just am in the final stages of booking an Alaska on MSC, the Poesia or something like that.
Oh, nice.
And so I'm pumped about that. And MSC, I love their, I know hardly anybody here except for Andrew and I has to actually pay for drinks, but they have a drink and Wi-Fi package that's pretty reasonable by comparison to Carnival. So yeah, I'm kind of pumped about that. But yeah, no, it's a great thing for, I think, casino cruisers that get offers from a particular cruise line. If you want to venture out to other cruise lines, and I shared my offers, and it was a lot easier than I thought it would be. I kind of dragged my feet because I'm like, I don't want to go through the paperwork and everything that it really wasn't that difficult. And actually I'm going to try to get them on a show one of these days to see if they want to talk about it and explain it to everybody. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to it. kind of like from a new cruiser perspective, I know I get excited to go on a new ship, and not even a new ship. Like I'm going on the Carnival Miracle for Thanksgiving, and it's been a long time since I've been on a Spirit class ship. And so I'm kind of pumped just to be like not going on like a Vista class ship or a XL class ship, because that seems to be, well, or the Magic, like the Dream class ship. It's like those three classes of ship I've just done over and over and over and over again. And I haven't done a Spirit class in forever. So I'm kind of pumped about that even. So to go on to a new cruise line, a new ship. I was talking with Andrew about Margaritaville, and he was saying like the Hemisphere is kind of like their version of the Alchemy Bar and stuff like that. So just to kind of experience what other cruise lines have to offer and what their cool things are to do and stuff like that. And I feel like UR Comp kind of gives you that ability to do that. So that's kind of a cool thing.
Yeah, I think we used them. No, we didn't use them. We actually went straight through Margaritaville for a cruise, and
they do a casino match too if you go with.
So does Virgin Voyages.
Yeah.
You can go straight through Virgin Voyages and get theirs.
Yeah, but they gave us a great offer. They gave us a balcony. We had I think $500
drinks, Wi-Fi.
Yeah,
Wi-Fi. They did a lot, but then we had to cancel the cruise. But yeah, I would definitely check with the other cruise lines if you have a good deal. I mean, I think the key though is people are like, how do I get the deals? Right. And I think that, you're not going to go in, spend $20, $50 one time, and you might get an offer, because sometimes they randomly try to get you in there.
You might get hit by lightning too.
But
but so if anybody doesn't know this, especially if you're a Carnival cruiser, even if you've already sailed and never gambled, you can still do this, is go to Google and throw in Carnival Fun Match, put your information in, and you will automatically get free drinks in the casino without even gambling. You will get $50 fun play, and some people get free rooms before even gambling. I've seen it with my own eyeballs.
Huh. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I know for my UR Comp offer, so like with Margaritaville, they said I had to put 150, but that 150 down was I would get 150 back free play or something like that automatically, for booking the Margaritaville. And then MSC, their thing is $500. I mean, it's a comped room that I got, but I have to put $500 down. But that $500 is I'm going to get back in the form of free play on the casino. So it's like you're getting it back. It's just they want to, I guess, ensure you get your butt into the casino. So it's like, your $500 back, but you're going to spend it in the casino.
That's where they make the money.
I can't blame them for that.
I mean, and the end game is you're on a cruise, so yeah, that's great.
I mean, if you look, I mean, we all love to gamble. Well, not all of us. Some of us love to gamble, but we also love cruising, right? So it's like the perfect combination where you can go in the port, you can have a fun day, you can hang out by the pool, and then on a sea day, we're like, oh, give me all the sea days, because we'll be in the casino, we'll be doing trivia, we'll do a sea day brunch, but you know what? Then we're going back to the casino.
Or waiting to disembark, or not to get away from that port, so we can hit the casino.
Okay, so Cruise with Jen, I saw you comment on this on one of your people that commented, and in Carnival Cruise Addicts, I want to get your opinion because I know you're big casino players. Talking about the Aces cruise, and I know JB, one of the members of Coach Cruise or whatever, somebody said, you know what, I'm a big gambler and I love gambling or whatever, but I think this Aces thing is a little overkill because they got the damn slot machines literally all over
everywhere. I feel like I'm a big gambler. I'm a huge gambler. And there's been times I have rode a roulette table for 8 to 10 hours in a day without a bite of eat, without getting up to go to the bathroom. When I tell you I'm a big gambler, I'm a big gambler. But I'm also a cruiser. And I feel like some things in the Ace cruise took away from the cruise experience. I'm used to atrium trivia. Maybe, just walking by, whatever, you hear a little bit of trivia. Just because it's a casino cruise doesn't mean people don't still want the other aspects of cruising. And I feel like it changes the dynamic. And a lot of people were agreeing with the fact that it was just so much. So but it's revenue. So I always think about that. I think about the business side of it, but I still want the regular things.
Yeah. I
Did they
agree. I
have
mean, the
comedy?
atrium is the holy grail to me of cruising. So the
I could
new
not
shape, I
imagine
don't
walking
like
through
it.
the atrium to slot machines. Like, what?
I mean,
That's
I
right.
think
Slot machines, I'm okay
it
with.
would have been cool. I mean,
Yeah.
honestly, just like a one-time thing. But
Right.
it's definitely,
But it's not going to just be a one-time thing, and this is going to continue. As
yeah.
word on the street from the people that I know, this will continue frequently. It's brought in a
I
lot of
mean,
money.
it's a great thing, but I agree with you, Jen, 100%. Don't change my lobby. Don't change the elevators. You know what I mean? So slot machines left and right, I'm kind of okay with, but when you're putting tables on that nice little wooden outlay next to the bar, and I'm looking up, that kind of pissed me off. But I mean, you could put a casino on every damn floor. Don't
Right.
mess with my atrium.
There's
I-
other
I-
ways
that's
to
my
do
favorite.
it. Like, put them in the club. Nobody's going to the club anymore because
Right.
you
The
fuck
main,
with the
main
music.
dining room. Because most people who gamble, like for us, we're Lido people. 'Cause
Right.
we want to
Yep.
get in, get our food, get back
Get
to
out,
gambling.
back to the slots.
And Jen, you've been cruising for a while. Do you remember when they did blackjack on Lido?
By the pool.
I do remember that.
They
Yeah.
used to do an actual blackjack table next to the pool.
Yeah.
And it was before the Blue Iguana and the
guys were there.
Red Frog. There was blackjack on the Lido deck. It was so cool. It was windy, but it was cool.
But for us, we don't like going on like an offer cruise, elite or premier or ultra, just because it's so crowded. Because everybody's in the casino.
Yep.
We like to be off those if we can, just so that we get time. We want to be able to pick the machine we want, not sit there wait. And I know the sea cruises, they were so jam packed. We knew a lot of people.
Originally, yeah.
There was, now that they've added some machines for the aces, great, but still it's gonna be crowded.
It's going to be packed. So, I mean, they're at least making accommodations for that. When they first rolled it out, they're like, oh, we added 4 tables and 75 slot machines. I'm like, you're idiots. You know what I mean? You put nothing but gamblers on a cruise and you added 4 tables and 75 slot
And
machines.
the casinos are already packed when you don't have a gambling cruise. You have to take care of it. I did hear before this, the Aces cruise, which this didn't pan out as far as I know. Sorry. I oh my God, I just got the craziest text. Whatever. Anyway.
Adrian, wait.
They
How big
said
was
that they were going to put slot machines in the main dining room.
Yeah, I heard that too.
Did they end up I didn't get any
I don't
insight
think
from
I did.
it.
When we started cruising Carnival, they had, just like land-based casinos, they had slot machines at the bar.
That's why.
I don't remember that.
Oh yeah, early at the main casino bar, they had slot machines like land-based casinos. So we haven't seen those in a very long time, but that would be cool.
I don't. I know. I think Royal has that, or somebody has it. But
I would love that.
oh, me too. That's something you can video poker at the bar.
But they need a
Yeah.
much bigger bar. You got 12 seats and everyone has video poker. Yeah, no. You
They
need
also
Aces
need more
cruises.
bartenders in the casino because you drink more, you spend more, and it's slack in here.
Mhm.
Yeah, I agree.
Well, and there's nothing.
I think what was the Magic. What's the one that's going into dry dock? One of the Carnival ships is going into dry dock, and everyone they have done recently, they took out the casino bar. This one, they're like,
Yes.
nope,
On the Spirit.
So
the
Club.
Spirit.
Yeah.
We're
They
leaving
didn't
the
take
casino
out-
bar. I'm like, yes.
They did not take out the casino bar on the Valor during dry dock.
Yeah,
So the
I was
conquest
surprised.
class stayed the same, but the Spirit class they took out the casino bar.
Yeah, and I love the bar on the Spirit class.
I think it's a bad call. They're going to make way more money at that bar.
Yeah,
than
but
they
you know what?
are on
Those
any
free
slot machine.
those free drinks while playing now turn into $200 drinks while waiting for your drink.
Well,
Let's
the
go to
interesting
this.
thing I found out, I don't know when this changed, but every now and then we'll get drinks on us in the casino while playing. And on the last 2 ships we've been on, it actually works at the casino bar, which is fantastic. I don't know when that changed.
Were they conquest class? The Valor?
It was the Valor and it was the which one? Paradise. We just went on the Paradise.
Yeah, they, for whatever reason, they started doing, I think people started to complain. It's part of your offer. And then it says like while actively playing, but if it's going to take me 3 damn hours to get a drink,
I think it depends on the bartender.
It
too.
really does.
It depends on the bartender. What I like about like Drinks on Us everywhere is like we never like ordering from a server unless we're sitting at the tables because it takes so damn long. So we just like go up and get it ourselves. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so something fun to talk about. It's fun for me. Anyway, it might be fun for some of our audience members, but I call tiers of players. Okay, so speaking of tiers, this is the highest tier I've gotten. So they have, for those people that are new to the gambling world or whatever, they have, with Carnival at least, they call it Premier. So Premier, they give you some little gifts and things like that in your stateroom, 2 or 3 gifts, and they say, hey, you guys are great, whatever. They have a little party for you to begin the cruise and give you a few free drinks and stuff like that. And then that's basically it. Ultra, which I've also been lucky to be a part of, that one's kind of really cool for me because one time during the cruise, you get to do a little drawing and you pull out a card. And your card might have something like a big screen TV, or it might have an Apple iPhone, or it might have a Mac computer or something like that. And you're like, oh my God, I just got a free, phone, or I got a free big screen TV or whatever else like that. Or I got, $2,000 worth of Fun Play or $1,200 or whatever it might be. So that's the highest level I've ever gotten is Ultra. Our guest panelists have gotten some much better offers. So you royalty, tell us, how good can it get?
It gets so good.
It's amazing.
A lot of money. How good can it get for
So
everybody?
I am Echo, which is the top. Right below that is Elite. Elite and Echo are essentially the same thing, except Elites are on specific cruises, just like the Ultras and Premier. So say it'll be like a 7-night on X ship. And then Echo means you can sail any cruise and have Elite steps. Okay. With that comes free Wi-Fi for 2 people, drinks everywhere on the ship for 2 people, black car service to and from the port or paid parking, shore excursions for 2 people. What the hell else do we get? Bottles of liquor in the room, drawings every night. What else?
Room service.
Don't forget about free room service. Free room service.
And we wrapped
It's an
in on the
amazing
room
thing.
service.
There
I
was
don't
one
even know
All
what
right,
else we get.
fine. We're Echo too.
We're Echo too.
We're Echo
Yes.
too. We've been Echo for
Since before
4
COVID.
years. Yeah,
Before
four or
COVID.
5 years now.
No, 2019.
I've only been there for 2 years, but I'm raking it.
It's not an offer. It's not a status.
I wouldn't
it's,
call that that's more of like you have to maintain your play every year and get renewed every year to be part of it.
But
right.
I again, like I said earlier, longevity is part of it. You know what I mean?
That's what she said.
You don't have to spend $1 billion, but longevity is saying, I am that one. Never mind. I'm out. See you, folks. But yeah, no, it's not an offer. It's a status.
They look at your play throughout the entire year, and then they determine who are the big high rollers, and you have to get renewed every year though.
And it's nerve wracking. Jen, you've been for 2 years, so you wait for November 1 going, did I get it? Did I get it? Did I get it? Oh, she's going.
How long is it?
No.
Oh! So yeah, it's a different thing.
But
So-
Elite is the one that you aspire to. So normally you have to have done the Premier to get the Ultra, have to done the Ultra to get the Elite.
Yeah.
And then if you are constantly cruising 3, 4, 5 cruises a year and you're doing decent play, they might invite you to Echo.
I've never cruised on a Ultra or a Premier.
No.
Yeah,
Yeah, but you lost $25,000 on one cruise. So there you go.
You're
That might
Echo,
have been.
bitch.
Because I was like, oh, those are the peasant players. We
Yeah.
do not.
I was about to say that, but I didn't want to like cause any, because I know you got yelled at for that.
I get yelled at for everything. Are you kidding me?
Then said something about being booked, in like a lower class room or whatever. She mentioned her cousins, and a whole bunch of people attacked her.
All the time.
Yeah, so.
I mean, I will say like our last cruise, because like we knew it was our last cruise before Echo renewal time, and we're like, we got to keep. I'm like, I
gotta keep gambling.
I don't feel good. I don't care. Let's just keep playing, keep playing.
We're not gonna get Echo again. I'm like,
I want to know what the threshold is for Echo, because I did lose it temporarily.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, we've known our Echo host is the basically company-wide trainer for host on all of Carnival Cruise Lines, company
and Princess.
Yeah. Just anything Carnival related, he's the dude. And again, we've been cruising since '99, so he was our casino host. New and upcoming gentleman at that point in time. He is an amazing dude. We loved him back in probably the early 2000s, I think, when we met him, and we've kept in contact because we cruise a lot throughout the years. And then he got promoted, well deserved, by the way, throughout the years. And then Echo came about, and he's like, "Hey, I'm your host." I'm like, "Oh my God, we've known you for the last 15 years." And he's like, "Well, this is what it is." And we're like, "Oh, that's cool." So yeah, it's just a really good dude, a great human being. He doesn't have to have individual people anymore, but he does because
I think that's the one thing we didn't say is when you are part of Echo, you get your own host.
Yeah, it's executive casino
host on call.
On call, yeah.
But I mean, for the most people, like the cruise that you want is an elite cruise. If you can get an elite cruise, there's certain dates you have to like book it. Yep. And we've done them. We're like, we're switching it. We're going on this one because you get cool stuff and great offers. That's the cream of the crop as far as like the best offers that Carnival has to offer.
And they keep changing. And we did a video, I think, a year and a half ago with him. And it's our most successful or most viewed video that we ever have. And so, yeah, they changed it again. They
keep adding all these tournament offers and Brian Christopher slot offers, and they continue to evolve their offers. I think the key is if you want offers, play in the casino and don't just play for 5 minutes.
Yeah.
You've got to make it an investment of time, like Jen said before.
Yep.
And honestly, if you're just
if you're a casual gambler, you might get lucky.
It's not worth it for you to spend the time in there. Just play your $20 and go enjoy your cruise.
You guys got some people that are really curious about Echo.
Okay.
Wondering like how many annual points that you have to get and things like that.
I don't know. I truly don't know.
Nope.
I don't know. I'm sure it's like well over 100 and something thousand.
I can say that a majority of my cruises, so I've taken 21 cruises this year in 2025. I will end the year with 26 cruises, and I would say 80% of those cruises I have had over 30,000 points.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
It's 21 cruises in a year is nuts. But yeah, no, I mean,
what are you talking about? I'm trying to book another one right now, but y'all are interrupting me.
Oh, what the hell? Book it online. We'll see which one you're going on. Wait, are you coming on the unhinged, unmatched, ungrouped, unhearted cruise?
No.
Is that Are you guys on that one? I just saw who posted that.
I just saw it posted. That's why I'm asking.
Okay. That was probably Nightbot.
Hey, look, I got Chris Moss here, and then I see Rick Wade just jumped in too, trying to get us to that drawing. Chris puts us at 120, and Rick's going to put us at 125, so we're on 120 way. I opened up a new bottle. We got a single barrel Clark and Sheffield bourbon here. Cruising Chris Moss. And Chris Moss, we're not going to talk about it today, but he broke the news of Royals, or he was one of the first to break the news of Royals' new point plan and rewards plan and everything they're doing. We're not going to talk about it tonight, but
I think that's going to be cool. The one thing that's weird is they said it's prorated for each cruise line. So we'll see how it goes. And, I think that's great. that they're going to allow points between each of their own brands.
Yeah.
We're Carnival Cruise addicts. We're Carnival junkies. And I wish they would do that. But they have so many different levels of lines within their own cruise company. And it's kind of hard to do that. So it'll be interesting. But good on them for doing that. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Strategies. We talked about one. Do you guys have a budget or some kind of strategy that you
What's
go
that?
to?
Yeah, what's that?
Yeah, no, we have a budget which we blow straight to hell. Strategies out the effing window. And
You win, you
Nope.
bet higher.
yeah,
I think the problem is too, like
that's my problem.
we get like with Echo, you get good fun play, right? So you're getting like, you know,
$2,500.
2,500 a person.
And here's my tip. I don't know if you guys do it or if you know, or I'm sure you know, but I will only sail if I'm sailing on an Echo 2,500. I'm only sailing a ship that pays in cash.
Well, we don't do that
yeah, we
because,
don't.
and that is a good thing to do because obviously you get the points, you know, for the
Yeah,
fun play.
we have
But
limited
we will
vacation time,
go
so
to
we have
the
to pick up.
$5, you know, Locket Link or Dragon Link or
Yep.
whatever, and I start playing $25 a head. I mean, we start blowing through it, and you blow it the first night, and you're like, damn.
Or I mean, a better option because like we have limited vacation time. I only get 4 weeks a year, so we can't like get on those cruises and just do it randomly. So we'll go in. I think a better thing would be is to take the money and go to the tables because I think that's going to bring you further than the slot machines. Because on the slot machines, and whether you have $5, $500, whatever the hell it is, if you put free play into a slot machine,
It's
you
nothing.
get 0 points. 0 points.
But at least if you put those chips on the table when you're paid out, that's
There
the
you
way
go.
to do it.
You get and the money that comes back is in chips.
Yeah.
So
Then you
if-
take those chips over to the slot machine and then you get your slot points.
That's right.
look at her. She knows what the hell she's talking about, folks. Please follow Jen. She knows what she's talking about.
Rick, thank you once again. Rick just did another super chat. So we're only 15 away from doing the drawing. And Crazy Eyed Cruiser just made it 5 away.
Oh my gosh.
Crazy Eyed
Texas Cruiser gave us 5. Thank you, Rick.
136 through 145. So yeah, we're only 5 away. Derek Flores. I plan on doing a show, honest to God, on the UR comp thing. I've been in contact with the UR comp people about them coming on and explaining their whole spiel and everything and how they, you know, hook you guys up with matching casino offers.
All right, Coach. Speaking of gambling, you're 5 away, right?
Yes.
Just gamble. Give somebody a shirt. Just gamble.
It's
You know,
a-
well, yeah, no, so I do that. Like
the cooler. Yeah, sorry.
people can choose to get a shirt and then 50 free entries into the next drawing if they want. Then they can double up and win twice. Oh, look at that. We got Scott, the controversial cruiser.
Hold it, baby.
All right, so we are there. That Scott, the controversial cruiser, got us to 150. Let me run through this real quick. Chris Moss, 1 through 10. JB, 11 through 25. Texas Cruiser, 26 through 30. Admin Tim, 31 through 50. Rick, the Texas Cruiser, 51 through 55. Eric, the North Shore Traveler, 56 through 60. Charlene, 61 through 80. Controversial Cruising, 81 through 90. JB, 91 through 105. Cruising Chris Moss, 106 through 120. Rick, once again, 121 through 125. Eric, the North Shore Traveler, 126 through 130. Rick, again, 131 through 135. Crazy Eyed Cruiser, 136 through 145. And Controversial Cruising, 146 through 150. And I feel like I owe an extra shot in there somewhere, so I'm just going to go ahead and do it. So if I missed a shot from somebody somewhere,
Ships and giggles.
here's to all the super chatters today. I might be hurt tomorrow, but I'm feeling good
I
tonight.
told you to be
That's
prepared.
all I got left.
All right. You see there's nothing on the screen there. I told everybody's numbers. Siri, give me a random number 1 through 150. 126. 126. Eric, the North Shore Traveler. It was numbers 126 through 130. Rick has a bag coming his way, or he will have a bag coming his way. He was numbers 121 through 125. So, well, he would end up with 2 bags. So, that might have worked out really well. So, Eric, the North Shore Traveler, congratulations on that. We will have a bag being sent out to you, and I still got to pack up Rick's. So, yeah, we'll have those going out real quick. So, thank you, everybody, for doing the super chats, and thanks for getting us to the 150 before the show ended. Okay, let me just go through what I wanted to talk about. Free offers, points, comps. Points, you touched on it. It's 2 points for every dollar spent, right?
Dollar recycled through the machine.
For every 1 point.
On the slot machines, 2 points for everyone except the video poker machines.
What do the video poker machines do?
I think it's 5 to 1.
It's not 2 points for every dollar.
I think it's 4. It's way worse on video poker.
It's 1. Yeah, it's 5. 1 point for every $5.
Yeah.
Okay. Tiers of players we talked about: Premier, Ultra, Elite, Echo. Right? Is there another one somewhere?
Echo.
Yeah.
Okay.
We got a couple Echo snobs amongst the.
We got a couple Premier peasants.
Well, no, I don't even think Andrew.
I don't think I'm there.
He's not even a peasant.
Oh,
He's not even
really
peasant
sad.
status, Jen. What do you call those people that aren't even peasants?
I'm not gonna come up with
Gamblers.
I gotta get Jen in extra trouble now. She's already gotten in trouble for peasants. She's got to come up with
Oh no!
We call them gamblers, and we love us some gamblers. I'm just saying.
Just say amateurs.
Amateurs.
Oh, that's it. We talked about strategies. Okay, I don't know. If you
Do it. Ask it.
What is the most amount of money you've won? The
Mine
most
is
amount
low.
of money
I feel like mine is low compared to theirs.
On the boat or on land?
No, I'm the.
So I'm only gonna go on land. So every single hand pay, on the ship, every single hand pay has been won on a ship except for one in all of my gambling because I don't gamble on land. I do not. The most I ever won, walked off of a slot machine with, was $42,000.
Oh, wow. Yes.
And the most I walked away from blackjack with was $17,000.
Wow.
Oh, you playing some hands on that? Wow.
Hell yeah.
Who freaking 17,000 on blackjack?
Okay, Liz, Chris, is this a hold my beer or?
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm excited
No,
for
no,
that.
no.
She did good. I am pretty sure we won 40,000 on a video poker.
I
remember the check. I remember standing with the captain. They're like, "Oh, take."
I have photographic evidence. It was $25,575.
I don't know. We disagree.
It was 20. From what I can tell, it was $25,000. That was the only time they actually came back to us and said, "Oh, we want you to take a picture with the captain." And we can go back up. I'm right. But no, I mean, it was $25,000. It was probably 1:00 in the morning, and I about shit myself.
No, I'm pretty sure we won 40,000 on a.
You have photographic evidence?
I will also tell you every single hand pay that I have hit has been after midnight.
Yes.
I agree. Somebody asked that earlier in the pregame show. What's the best time to play?
It's after midnight.
This young lady has
with that.
bailed us out many of a time when we lost our ship, and I'm sleeping. It's the last night of the cruise. She's in there just pounding the shit out of it. And she go back like, "Look, I got 10 G's." I'm like, "We were down 12,000 before I went to sleep." She's like, "Yeah, now we're up 10,000. What?" So, I mean, honestly, for gambling, the first couple hours when the casino opens, first day, bet a little heavy. The next week, if you're on a week cruise, just bet normal. And the last day, if you're losing your shit, wait till, I wouldn't say wait till late, but bet heavy. And when I say bet heavy on the last night. The jackpots are won on the larger bets, and you lose your ass on the larger bets. Like, I love a old school classic $5 slot machine where I can play $15 a hand with a one-line bet. That's what I love. Everything else now is different, but you gotta bet it to win it. So bet
Okay,
normal,
risk, high
normal
reward.
cruising.
the normal people in our audience here are not going to be betting $15, $20, $25 a hand.
You should.
No, but if you're
Throw a
like
couple
starting
hundred
out
in
as a
there.
new gambler, I would say mid-row, 2 times or 3 times. Go mid-row. Don't go 88-cent low. Go 176
I
or the
agree.
I agree with
252. And when you hit it on 252, then you go up to 880.
Yeah.
But I mean, even sometimes on the max bet, you lose your ass.
Yeah.
You know. So I mean, it's like Jen said it perfectly. 88. You'll see one person here and there hit the $10,000, whatever it is. On the 888, you're going to be losing your ass as well. But if you get one of those regular pays, not the bonus pays, you're going to do very well on the 888. The mid ones, they're going to pay you nicely on both. So it's spend what you can afford to lose, and the end game is have fun doing it. We don't gamble because we're like, oh, we're gamblers. We gamble because we enjoy it. We sincerely enjoy playing the slots, playing the tables, having a good damn time.
It's a nice social atmosphere. So on land, I'm not a social person. I hate people. But on a cruise, you get it. You sit at a table, you get to know people. You're laughing, you're cheering each other, and you want to see each other win. I have met the best people at the tables, and even when you're at a slot machine, how you doing? Like I'm that kind of person. Are you winning? You know. Or when I leave, I always tell everybody good luck. It's a social atmosphere, and everybody is happy for each other. Except for the guy who punched the machine on the Valor. He wasn't happy for anybody.
top three machines. Like I don't play like you guys do, but currently
Order up.
Not in any necessary order, but because of Charlene, our cruiser Charlene, Dragon Link, Wheel of Fortune, and Buffaloes because of Carnival Cruise Addicts.
Buffalo!
Those are my three
Boo.
machines that I like to play, that I've won some money on. And Cruise with Jen, I can see, is like, that's peasant talk. Like,
I mean, Liz is Buffalo junkie. I like the Buffaloes. Me, I'm old school, and you can't find those on any boat anywhere. I'm a straight 3-liner, 1-line, 3-line, 5-line slot machine guy. Throw me a $5 slot, and I can play 1 to 5 lines. I am freaking in. Everything's digital now. So if I was to play the air quotes normal games now, I'm going.
He wants max bet every time.
I do, but I can't say Buffalo's my favorite. I like anything with a multiplier. So if it has a 2, 3, 4, 5 XX multiplier, I am in. I am a multiplier junkie. So any game with a multiplier, like the old school 5X, what the hell was it called? You won $1,500 in San Juan.
The triple double times pay.
Yeah, and it had a 5X. So those are my old school. I'm old as shit. Sorry.
There's hardly of those machines
They don't exist. So
anymore.
on the digital side, Buffalo is fun. I like the
like pinball. Top dollar.
That's an old school slot. Old school slot. They're all.
We don't like Wheel of Fortune. I know you like Wheel of Fortune, Coach, but we never.
I do.
Like that to me is like
I
love
will.
your money on the
Like the Wheel of Fortune with the gold spin, and you get that second wheel and the third wheel. We've done well on those occasionally, but it's also still fun.
Mo money.
Oh yeah!
Mo money, Mo money, Mo Yetis, the ghosts. Yes.
Yep, love the mo money.
Oh,
And I like an order up. We're doing Mr. Lee. We're doing an order up.
Those are
And-
slot machines.
Yes. And if
Mr.
there's a
Lee.
leprechaun with a pot, I'm playing that leprechaun.
All
I won
pot,
5 hand
all
pays in
pays,
5
you know,
spins
all
on the
things.
leprechauns.
Wow.
Wow.
I was max betting.
I'm Irish too, so I should be betting on
You
Scotch.
should. And he goes like this. He goes, ay, 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 ay.
What about the hot Swedish chick with the beer? What's that game called?
Heidi? Heidi?
Although they've been
Does
taken out.
Heidi ever pay
Oh
off?
my gosh. No, Heidi's not. I haven't seen Heidi since, oh my God, probably 2022 on the Mardi Gras.
Yeah.
And I have been off the Valor for a month and just went back. They swapped out all of the slot machines.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
They took away a ton, and they have added some shit, terrible shit.
Yeah, as
They
a
probably took all the
rookie-
good ones and sent them over to the Magic.
As a rookie, I play the Huff and Puff. I don't know if that's any good,
Oh,
but
I
I
love
have
the
some
Huff
luck
and
with it.
I
And
love
then-
it, but they hate us. Like it.
They hate me
hate
too.
us. Yeah.
And then I like the train game. I don't know what it's called, but
Do you like all aboard or the one that's got the mouse where the coins
the coin one.
That I won some pretty. I had $900 balls fall on that one.
Wow.
On a 225 bet.
That's really good. Yeah,
It
I've
was
I've
really
seen
good.
a lot of. I haven't won anything, but I've seen a lot of people win on it. And then my wife likes anything that has a cute animation, but they always lose, like the shark games and the little devil. She suckers for those, but she does okay with them. But
Other
nothing
people
anything.
win so well on those, and I go sit down. I will
Yeah, we
lose
lost so
terribly.
much.
No.
So much. I'm like playing like 660 or whatever it is, and it's like, and
And
nothing's
but the
happening.
payout is also terrible because I do
Yeah.
like I'm calculating in my head. Like the other day, there was a girl who was playing 880 on the order up, and her hand pay was 1,500. Okay, yes, that's good, but it's not what it should have been for 880.
No.
And then when you look at like the shark machine, you're betting 660, and the grand is 6,000. No, I'm sorry, I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
No, I agree.
Yeah, I mean, you got to look at that too. That makes great sense because some of them, the jackpot that is the big win is not worth what you're playing.
It's
Mhm.
not
But we-
those machines.
We've
Mhm.
known people who've bet 88 cents and won $10,000 on like dancing drums.
I just
Right.
saw somebody do it on the order up machine. The
Yeah.
guy came in, had played like $20. So the Valor just changed to the new system, but it was the old button system up until a couple weeks ago. And he sat down, he had like 120 points, puts in a $20 bill, hits 88 cents, boom, 10 grand. And I was like,
But that's the best and worst thing about gambling. You know, is you can walk up, drop a 5, and win 10 grand. You can
Yep.
walk up, drop 10 grand, and walk out with $5. You know what I mean?
you still walk out with 5?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
you got
no,
the two maxed out
we put
credit
that shit
cards.
back in. But I mean, the end game. I mean, the concept of this particular show was how do you get free offers? There's
That's how you do
no concrete answer. That I mean, the best thing that I can say is play consistently. If you're on a cruise or on a land-based casino, but specifically on a cruise, bet every cruise you're on. Play a little bit and play consistently, and they're going to see, no matter what cruise line you're on, that you're a gambler. You enjoy spending some of your free time in the casino, whether you're spending $20, when you're spending $1 million, they're going to see the consistency, and they're going to throw you maybe a little bait offer to bring you back in.
So for the
Yeah.
last 2 years, I've been collecting people's data on a spreadsheet, and it's public. I have it out there, and it tells what ship, how many nights, what their exact point was, because they have to screenshot me their points and what their offers were. And I have been collecting that data, and I will tell you, none of it makes sense. I have hundreds of entries from 4 nights to 21 night Trans-Pacifics. I have people who've gotten offers on 2,000 points, people who haven't gotten offers on 17,000 points. Of course, we don't know the other play, but I have been collecting this for a very long time, trying to figure Carnival out, and it still makes no sense.
That's great.
I agree.
What I would say to Andrew, I love you and your family. I
Mm-hmm.
want Brett to have a college education. So for me,
Teach them how to gamble.
no gambling,
Yes.
no gambling for you. No gambling, just the casual gamble. Don't do it for the offer.
And
Well-
Jen just said it best. You're going to get some offers here and there. And she's been doing this for a very long time. There's no rhyme or reason, so.
And that's the
Play
thing.
what
That's
you can
the thing
afford
that
to
I thought
lose.
about
Like
the
a slot
most.
machine, right? No rhyme or reason.
Exactly.
Hope
What
for
was that, Andrew?
I was saying the thing that I thought about the most is like we do spend some time in there, but of course we have an 8-year-old, so we only can realistically spend maybe 2 hours a day unless the weather's not great and he wants to go to camp for a little bit longer. And we never force him to go to camp, so it's always when he wants to go. It's usually during the your time activities, whether it's video games or movies or whatnot. So I always worry about not having the amount of time in the casino, not necessarily how much we're betting or whatever, or playing through the machines, but you can only do so much, in an hour or two. So that's kind of where we're at. But we have fun, and that's the
That's
biggest
what it's
part.
about. It's all about having fun.
Yeah.
That to me and us, that's the point of a casino is we enjoy it. Some people don't, and God bless. We enjoy being in the casino. We enjoy having, playing the slots, playing the tables, making those relationships, having fun. And some people don't, and that's fine. To each their own. That's why a casino takes up that much space on a ship that's this big, because everybody has their own preference. We're the gamblers.
All right. Well, we are 15 minutes over time, so let me end with this. How about we all tell everybody that might want to cruise and gamble with any or all of us when our next cruise is. So I will start. I'm on the Carnival Miracle Thanksgiving, and then after that, the Carnival Venezia on New Year's Eve. So let me turn it over to Carnival Cruise Addicts. When is your next cruise? When will you be gambling on a cruise ship next?
Ooh,
We're on the Venezia, I don't know what the hell they call it.
December 14th.
Mark,
Before you.
Yeah,
No,
we're 2
14th.
weeks before you. We are on the Venezia.
Okay. Venezia.
Venezia, the Italian style.
Potato,
I walk on the boat. You don't pay your bill out of
Like
the
the week before Christmas. You're on the week before Christmas.
Week before.
No, the
Christmas,
14th. 14th.
Oh, okay. 14th through the 21st, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. And then Jen, how about you? When's
Get your pen and paper ready. I am on the Valor November 6th, November 20th, December 13th, the Spirit December 20th, and the Valor December 31st.
Oh my goodness.
That's amazing.
All right, so you got a couple things coming up. Nothing.
I got a couple. I got a few.
Yeah, it's just
If you're on the Valor and you don't see Jen, something
is
you can
wrong.
go to
You
the
definitely go figure out if I'm there, because I'm there about every other week.
Look for the helicopter.
Yes.
And then Andrew, how about yourself? When is the next?
Actually, we're taking a little hiatus. I just had wrist surgery recently, so I need to.
Oh, so you can't
pay
play the
that.
slots.
Yeah, exactly. I can still do it with this hand. Tap. So actually, I don't have another cruise until March. We're doing the celebration, and then in April we're doing the World America again. And then we don't have anything booked as of now, but we are planning our summer cruises currently. So that's what we got on. Oh, Jen, how do you feel about the Valor going to Alabama year round? By the way.
I have mixed feelings about it because I'm not going to sail it like I do now. I sail, so they have 2 4-nighters a month. It's a 5-5-4 setup. So I sail every other week on a 4-nighter, and it's going to be 6 and 8-nighters. And there is not enough shit to do on that ship for me to be on there for 6 or 8 nights. I'm sorry. I love it. I love the cruise.
They have a casino. You have enough to do for the whole effing cruise.
I
You
know.
can go
but
down
you
the
re-
water slides.
I'm going from 4 to 8 nights. That's double the cruise and double the casino budget.
Yeah.
Oh, double the casino budget. Yeah, that's
Yeah, no, I don't know. I'm happy it's staying close by because I did find out a little secret information. Don't tell anybody. When they had announced a conquest class was going to Baltimore, it was going to be the Valor.
Mm.
And then people threw a fit. They said it wasn't going to work. Whatever else happened, I don't know. I can't give you too much info. It's got rerouted.
Interesting.
Oh, there you go. I gotta say this. I love cruising out of New Orleans.
Oh, me too. Because you
I
get to start gambling from the time you step foot on that ship.
Well, yeah, but not even that. But it's just like the food the day before the cruise.
I also feel like the
get there
guests.
the night before, and I'm going to get me an oyster po' boy sandwich or something like that. Some grilled oysters. Bourbon Street can be a little nasty, at a certain time of night, but if you get there early enough, there's some good live music and some good fun drinking.
And I feel like the vibe of the people who sail out of there, because the majority of them, you're going Tennessee, Mississippi, Alabama, New Orleans, Texas, or like
Just fun
Louisiana,
people.
Texas. Like the fun folks.
Mhm.
So the vibe is always good. Like
Yeah.
everybody is Southern. Now you will get the stragglers. We just had somebody from Australia on there.
Nice. Was
I
it
was
the
like-
Down Under Cruiser? Because we got the Down Under Cruiser in the comments. Right?
Yeah.
I'm not
That's
sure,
pretty
but
good.
I was like, what are you doing here for 4 nights? Like, there are way better options than this.
I mean, it's a legendary port, so.
It is.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. I love sailing out of New Orleans. I am excited for the Dream to come. I've never sailed a Dream class ship, so the Dream will be my new home when it arrives.
There you go.
You will love. I love the
Dream
Dream
is great.
class
Yeah.
I agree.
because the Alchemy Bar. That's my favorite place to be on the ship. Is at the Alchemy Bar. But if I'm at the Alchemy Bar, the Ocean Plaza is in the Dream class ship. It's right there, like right in front of the Alchemy Bar. So you can be at the Alchemy Bar, have the best drinks on the ship, and then have live music and everything right in front of your face. It's a beautiful thing. I love it. So,
That's
yeah.
why I like the Spirit class, is because of the alchemy setup, and there's so many chairs. Those
Yes.
leather chairs, it's like a living room over there, and they have a band, and it's just a wonderful setup. People can play games. You can bring a whole game of Monopoly and have a table. We have done that. When I got broke in the casino, I went and played Monopoly. But it's a wonderful setup. I don't like the setup of the alchemies on Conquest class, and I don't like it on the Excel class. Being in the middle of a walkway is the dumbest thing to me.
Yeah, I don't like the XL class alchemy setup. It's like
Yeah, I mean, you have a great look of, looking down this, that, and the other, but it's a couple seats and a giant bar.
Well, they're changing it on the next one.
Yeah.
So.
and as they should, because it should have gotten more prominent attention.
Yeah, it should have been the whole goddamn floor with, a bigger bar, more seats, and everything there instead of over there.
Apparently, on
they
the
should've-
festival, they're going to be adjusting the alchemy
Yeah.
for a better location and
Yeah.
setup. So that'll be
That's how
interesting.
it should be. That should be the biggest bar on the boat. Period. End story.
100%.
All right, everybody. Well, everybody, thank you for the super chats. Thank our casino experts, Carnival Cruise Addicts, Cruise with Jen. Andrew, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
Thanks for having me
Thanks
on again.
for
I
being that
appreciate it.
fourth square to make it, all equal.
I learned so much.
But no, seriously, thank you, everybody. And I mean, everybody. And look, seriously, honestly, Cruise with Jen, I know has a major crazy following on TikTok or whatever, but help her get her subscribers up on YouTube.
I'm so terrible at YouTube. I don't post anything over there. I don't know how to do long form content. I don't want to put any effort in. Like I started.
I feel like you put a lot of effort in because
I put zero effort in. I don't edit a single one of those videos. I started Facebook on May 23rd and got 56,000 followers in less than 4 months.
Yeah, that's good because
YouTube's different. I mean,
But I'm real, and I'm not putting effort in. I'm sorry. What you see is what you get, and that's real life.
Yeah. No, I mean, well, people are loving it. So all
Well,
good.
and there's room for everybody. Everybody brings a different perspective, which is the wonderful
Hell
thing
yeah.
about.
that's why we're all here.
That's why we're all here,
Yeah.
just cruising.
And any TikTokers that if you can stand to watch for more than 37 seconds,
My minutes are only my reels are only 1 minute, 1 second, just so I can get paid to go to the casino.
that's it. All right, everybody. Well, thank you so much. And again, hit those likes, hit those subscribes for all our content creator friends, and
And pray for Jamaica. Pray
Yes.
for Jamaica.
Yes.
Please.
I
If
haven't
you can
watched
donate, do anything. They just got their shit kicked out of them tonight. I mean, pray for Jamaica.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
All right, everybody. We will see you next week. And thanks, everybody, for coming. It was a good time. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Peace.